Hi again everyone, Scott Pyre Popcorn fan here, and in this video, now that it's been a few weeks since Kingdom was released, and I'm actually going to see it a second time with my buddy Sean today, so I'll probably do a review with him over on his channel, look forward to that. But for this one, I want to talk about what they could do next, because this movie, I'm pretty sure it's going to get the trilogy that this is being a first film for. I'm pretty sure. And because this is doing really well financially and critically, it's already made over 240 million at the box office, and it's only been out for 2 weeks. So yeah, they're definitely gonna at some point, probably like maybe by the end of this month or within the next month or two, maybe they'll confirm a sequel to Kingdom. If not, we'll see, but I'll definitely cover that news when we get it. And I want to talk about what I would want for a sequel to Kingdom and what it could potentially be called. I have an idea, because with where things ended at the end of Kingdom, with with humans and apes, and how what I would want, obviously, is for like the next film and also the third film to still focus on Noah and May, and how they're starting to have this bigger world open up to them, and through their eyes, I would like to see other factions of apes and humans out there. I think it would be interesting to see other factions of apes that are maybe orangutans or gorillas. I was talking about this before Kingdom came out, and how I would want to see how gorillas and orangutans started to form their own aspects of what they would want in the society. I remember talking about that before Kingdom came out, and they could start teasing that a little bit in the next couple installments, how there's like clans of gorillas and orangutans out there that have disassociated from other clans with apes. I think that would be an interesting story there, and how the different ideologies between the different types of apes have just disassociated and started to splinter off. I think that's a very interesting story to tell there, and with where things ended at the end of Kingdom, we could see like other factions of humans that are hiding in bunkers similar to the one we saw at the end of Kingdom. In other states, I would like to get away from California, because these past 4 installments, including Kingdom, have all been in California. Let's get out there a little bit more. Maybe Nevada, maybe Mexico, maybe Oregon. Let's get out there a little bit more. That's what I would want. Get out there. So, and also, like I was saying, continuing to have that question, can apes and humans coexist, still be a theme, because it always has been a theme in all these movies, even in the older films. But and making sure that it's also still character focused, seeing all this happening through like Noah's eyes, I think would be really fascinating. And seeing him just exploring the world more. And I didn't mention this in my spoiler review, but you saw how we see Noah looking through that telescope, right? And he saw the model of the planets. So there's this theme of space throughout Kingdom, and I'm really curious if they'll tackle that a little bit more in the next film. They might, and finally answer what Noah is seeing in the telescope. I don't think it's astronauts. No, I don't think that. But just seeing space through the telescope, I think, is really interesting, because it gives Noah the sense that there's this really vast world that is so much bigger than him, and that to me is what's really fascinating. And I would like to see that explored in a way where because of his curiosity about that, he wants to, not stay in the Eagle Clan, but, like I was saying, explore more of the world. And I want to see that. And also with the humans, and how different factions of humans start to come together, and what does that look like? What do these new factions of humans and their new ways of life, what does that look like 300 years after this simian flu pandemic? What does that entail in regards to what humans are living their lives are like compared to the primitive humans that can't talk? Well, how is that different? And I think that's a really fascinating thing to explore there, in this 300-year time that has gone by, and how they're afraid, even if the virus mutated out of existence, they're still afraid of going out there because they don't know what it's like out there, because they've been hiding in these bunkers all this time. And if they, if other groups of humans do start to come together and start to rebel against the apes, what does that look like? Can humans can they really get along together? That's really interesting to me, and what I think they'll definitely start to tackle. And personally, I just thought of a really good title for the next film that I think would be very fitting. It's a word I've been mentioning: factions. Factions of the Planet of the Apes. That could be the title for the next movie. Factions of the Planet of the Apes. I think that would be a very interesting title, because it fits with the type of story that they're telling here with Kingdom and where they're going. I think that's a very fitting title. Factions of the Planet of the Apes. And I think I could see that as a potential title for the next film. And then maybe if they make the third film, that could be called Legacy of the Planet of the Apes, maybe. I think there's definitely a potential here for so much. There's so much to tell, and I cannot wait. It's really exciting. As a Planet of the Apes fan, I cannot wait to see where they go. And yeah, those are all my thoughts about what's next. And there's also the possibility that maybe at some point down the road they could tell Caesar's son Cornelius's story. They could still tell that story in another format, like a TV show maybe, or a video game, or a comic book. So I think that's also an interesting story that can still be told. And yeah, I'm really excited for what's to come. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.